Section 2.5.1 Theory of Punishment. Deterrence. Hello, I'm Dr. Adam McKee, and today we're exploring the influence of political climates on correctional policies and the concept of deterrence in the criminal justice system, as outlined in my book, Criminal Justice, an overview of the system. We'll discuss how shifts in political ideologies have shaped correctional goals and delve into the effectiveness and criticisms of deterrence. Let's get started. In the United States, changes in correctional policy have been largely influenced by the political climate of the time. During the more liberal 1960s and 1970s, criminal sentences were mainly determined by the judicial and executive branches of government. Legislatures focused on creating sentencing laws that prioritized rehabilitation. During this period, the goal was to reintegrate offenders into society as productive members, with the belief that addressing underlying issues such as substance abuse and lack of education would reduce recidivism. However, during the politically conservative 1980s and 1990s, lawmakers shifted much of that power away from the judicial and executive branches. The political rhetoric of this time emphasized getting tough on crime, with retribution, incapacitation, and deterrence becoming dominant correctional goals. Rehabilitation became less of a priority as the focus shifted towards punishing offenders and preventing them from committing further crimes. This era saw the implementation of mandatory minimum sentences, three strikes laws, and other policies aimed at ensuring severe penalties for criminal behavior. Deterrence. For many years, the idea that fear of punishment can stop unwanted behavior has been popular among criminal justice thinkers. One of the most well-known formulations of this concept comes from the utilitarian philosopher Jeremy Bentham. He identified three essential elements for deterrence. Punishment must be prompt, celerity, certain, and appropriately severe, severity. These elements are applied under the theory of rational choice, which suggests that people weigh the rewards of a crime against the potential punishment. If the punishment is viewed as more severe than the rewards, they will not commit the crime. Criminologists sometimes refer to this decision-making process as a cost-benefit analysis. When evaluating whether deterrence is effective, it is essential to distinguish between general and specific deterrence. General deterrence operates on the premise that punishing one person sets an example for others who might be considering the same unlawful act. By demonstrating that criminal behavior leads to undesirable consequences, general deterrence aims to discourage the broader public from engaging in similar conduct. On the other hand, specific deterrence assumes that individuals penalized by the law will not re-offend because they have learned their lesson. The idea is that the experience of punishment will dissuade the individual offender from future criminal behavior. This approach focuses on reducing recidivism by instilling a sense of accountability and fear of future punishment in the offender. Critics of deterrence theory point out that high recidivism rates show that the theory does not work effectively. Recidivism refers to the relapse into criminal behavior, and high rates suggest that those punished by the criminal justice system tend to re-offend. Some critics also argue that rational choice theory is flawed, as crimes of passion and those committed under the influence of drugs or alcohol are not the results of rational cost-benefit analysis. In these situations, offenders do not engage in the logical thinking process that deterrence theory relies on. Despite criticisms, rational choice theories remain critical to understanding how the criminal justice system works. This is because almost the entire criminal justice system is based on this theory. The idea that people commit crimes because they choose to do so is the foundation of criminal law in the United States. In fact, for almost every felony under American criminal law, the intent element must be proven beyond a reasonable doubt before a conviction can be obtained. Without a culpable mental state, very few crimes can be considered. The focus on intent underscores the belief that individuals have control over their actions and can be held accountable for their choices. This perspective shapes the way laws are written and enforced, emphasizing personal responsibility and the potential for punishment to influence behavior. So, why is this topic so important? Understanding the influence of political climates on correctional policies and the principles of deterrence helps us appreciate the complexities of the criminal justice system. It highlights the shifting priorities in criminal justice and the ongoing debate about the most effective ways to prevent crime and rehabilitate offenders. In summary, the political climate of different eras has significantly influenced correctional policies in the United States. During the liberal 1960s and 1970s, rehabilitation was prioritized, while the conservative 1980s and 1990s emphasized retribution, incapacitation, and deterrence. The concept of deterrence, based on rational choice theory, remains a fundamental aspect of the criminal justice system, despite criticisms and challenges. Recognizing these dynamics helps us understand the evolution of correctional policies and the ongoing efforts to balance punishment and rehabilitation in the pursuit of justice. Thanks for watching. If you found this video informative, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you never miss an update. And if you have any questions or topics you'd like me to cover, leave them in the comments below. See you next time.